Hey everyone, welcome to my makeup collection. In this video you'll have a little taste of everything that I own, and I'll give you a little bit of tidbits on each product that I have, saying if I like it or not, or if you should go buy it, you know, etc. If you want to see my collection, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here is my vanity chair, and here is my vanity. It's just a glass top and bottom. I'm pretty sure I got it on Sears. And then here's just my brushes, some makeup storage, and then some of my palettes, and some other storage down here as well. And then I just got a mirror in the back. Okay, so I have some of my brushes in these little, like, not homemade containers, but just containers I found. They're not really for brushes, but anyways, this one is. I got it a long time ago. But here's a new brush I got. It's the e.l.f. Foundation Blurring Brush. So I'm going to try this out and see how it works for foundation. And then I just have some tweezers and like sponge applicators in here. And then just this little brush. And these are my main brushes I use every day. So this one is the EcoTools, the name is rubbed off, but the EcoTools, pretty sure it's a concealer brush. So it's like pointed, and I use this for powder over top of my concealer. And this is my concealer brush. It's like a Joe Fresh brush. And then I have my Morphe B23, and this is just a spoolie. And then if I'm going to do powder for my brows, I'm going to use this brush. And it's a Joe Fresh angled type brush. I don't know. Again, these came like in a kit, so I don't know the names of it. And then in here, I just have my Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. I have it in here because I don't really have any other space for it, and it keeps my brushes upright, kind of like that, as you can see. Here's some brushes I use all the time. EcoTools Smudger, maybe. This small one right here, and this is the Morphe E36. And then I have an e.l.f. kind of like little dome outer V brush. And then I have a Morphe E27. I use this one all the time. The ferrule keeps, like, it moves a lot. I don't know if you can see it. But it was moving more than this when I was washing it just the other day. And it was, like, there's a little bit of movement. And I don't know if anybody really talks about it. The only person I heard talk about ferrules moving for Morphe is Tati, Glam Life Guru. Like, I have some other brushes from, like, e.l.f. and stuff, and their ferrules don't move, so it's like, oh. Anyways, this is the Morphe M433. I really like that brush, too. And then, oh, also, a really nice brand, and cheap brand, from Walmart, is the Still Spot Essentials. And this is the eyeshadow blender. I have two of these, and I really like them. They're pretty inexpensive, and then this one's the same brand. It's like a concealer brush. Yeah, it's called concealer, but I use it for packing on shadows. And then in here, I just have this like little box, and I have some little brushes down here that I got. And so in here, I just have some face brushes and eye brushes. This is a new brush I got from e.l.f. It is the smudge brush, and I'm pretty sure Coffee Break with Danny really likes this one, so I'm going to try it out for packing on shadows. And then I got a blush brush from e.l.f. It has like tapered bristles, so it's going to be nice for blush. And just my highlighting brush from Morphe M501. This bleds. Oh yeah, I gotta say, this brush bleeds blue whenever I wash it, and I don't know why. It like really sucks, and it's not, well, it is kind of soft, but when I put on my highlight, I don't know, it just doesn't work as well as some people say it does. But anyways, so that is all my brushes. And then I just have a beauty blender and a Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. I think that's what it's called. I like both of these. These are really good. So next I have some makeup in this acrylic organizer that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. And so here is my like everyday essentials. I have my Kabrow Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara, just like a 100-point perk. It's for a Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. And I have Sephora Honey Lip Scrub. I really like this. This is nice, and it's like cardboard packaging. And then over here I have a Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in Meringue. I really love this color. Then I have MAC Velvet Teddy. This is a really nice lipstick. Raved about, and for a good reason. Then I have LA Girl Glazed Lip Paint, LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss, and then I have Buxom Cream Lip Gloss in White Russian. And then, next drawer down, I have some lip pencils. I got one from Tarte. I got a few from Essence. This one's really nice, the Essence lip liner in the nude. And then I have Stila in the shade Kitten, this single eyeshadow. I have Kat Von D, Urban Decay, and Fireball. I have some ColourPop. This one is in Weenie. I have some NYX eyeshadows. This is in Girl Talk. Yeah, these are the prismatic eyeshadows. I have an e.l.f. baked eyeshadow. But yeah, these next ones are really nice. This one is my favorite. This is in the color Liquid Gold. Look at that. And they're so buttery smooth too. And then on the final drawer, I have my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is so good. And it smells really good. This is the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Blush in Celebrated. I don't know if this was limited edition or not, but it's really nice for fair skin. An Annabelle blush, the Tarte blush in Party. Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin. I really love this highlighter. It's really nice and it blends into the skin perfectly. And it goes really nicely with fair skin. I'll give you guys a swatch. Can you tell? It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. So I just made this container here. It's just a Kleenex box, or it used to be. And I really like the pattern of it, so I just made it into a palette holder. So as you can see, I just put all my palettes in here and they fit nicely and they don't fall over. Because otherwise I didn't really have anything else to store my makeup palettes in. So this worked really nicely. And you guys can take this and make it your own however you want. Because I did make another Kleenex box type of thing, but I had slits in it when I didn't have as many palettes as I did now, and they kept them upright and straight and stuff. So that is just like a little hack if you want to use that. So my first one right here is the Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm sure all you guys have seen this before. I really don't think it's worth the hype that it got. I think for the time being, when it first came out, that it was totally worth the hype, but there's only 2 matte shades. Everything else is shimmer or has glitter in it or it's satin. So I like it, but there's no dark brown that is not shimmery that can deepen up the crease or anything like that. So that's the only reason I don't really like it. But I do like it, but not as a palette by itself. And behind that, I don't think you can get this anymore, but this is the Kat Von D Monarch palette. This is really nice, but yet again, I don't think I can use this by itself. Well, I can, but this is a way too cool transition shade for me right here. It does have a dark matte brown and a matte black, which is really nice. And they're all so soft, but they're a little bit too soft and they're powdery. But I do really like all these colors, but I don't know, I just have to go into something else to get a transition shade. So here is the NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. I got this for 99 cents on Black Friday, and this is regularly $29.99, well, in Canadian dollars, but I can't believe I got this for that cheap. It's not amazing, but it's pretty nice if you're like just starting out and you want some highlights. So you got a nice light one here. You got a kind of a goldy bronze, and you got a deeper bronze. And they're nice sizes too. Like you got some 3 big highlights that it's pretty good for almost all skin tones. Then you have like a pink shade up here. And then you got a lavender. And then you got like a light pink. This is more of like a rose color. Then you have like a yellow over here. I think this is really good for light skin tones if you want like a colored type of highlight. They're a little bit powdery, but they're nice. And then right over here I have the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Face Palette. Isn't the packaging just divine? I love it so much. And then here's just the back. And this mirror is amazing. So you got 3 blushes here, kind of a neutral tone, and then you got Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I'm really happy to have this. So nice. So then this is the Morphe X Kathleen Lights palette. Some people might get mad at me for showing this, but I love this so much. It's so nice, but I'm sorry if you can't get it. So you have a really nice array of eyeshadows. You got some nice shimmers here in different colors, transition shades, some cranberry, some deeper, what do people call this? The Jaclyn Hill calls this like baby puke or baby something, baby diarrhea type of shade. Then you got some greens over here and like an army green. And it's a super nice palette, and I'm sorry to everyone who didn't get it, but at least I got to snatch it up. And then this is from a couple years ago. This was my very first purchase at Sephora. $80 for this and some other things that come with it, and it was such a good steal. The Too Faced Everything Nice palette. This is one of the best Too Faced palettes that they came out with for holidays, I believe. So you get all these nice shadows, a row of color, and then you got some golden shimmers, and you got more of a rosy line, and then you got a neutral line. I feel like the shimmers don't pay off terribly great as like some other shadows I have, but this is a really nice starter palette for sure, because then you got 2 blushes, a highlight, and a bronzer. Then it came with some small little gold brushes that I showed you in the beginning. And then lastly, for my big palettes, I have a Morphe 35O palette. And I got it right when they released it. I was like on lunch break at school, and I snatched it up. And I'm so thankful I did, because it took such a long time for everybody to get theirs, because they went out of stock, and in stock, and out of stock, and in stock. This is such like a hyped up palette, but for a good reason. It is so nice. All the shades are really buttery and creamy. I think this one might be a little bit too creamy because I kind of dug into it when I first got it because I was so excited. But there's a really nice payoff and everything. You get a whole bunch of browns here, matte browns, and really nice light colors and some oranges. So from underneath the top shelf, I guess, I have these 2 little containers here. And one of them, I have my EOS. I just have some eyelash curlers, a mascara that needs to be thrown out. Actually, instead of thrown out, I may clean it and send it to, I forget the name of it, but it is an animal rescue, and they use makeup brushes to get burrs and things out of like squirrels and little animals like that. And Jen Loves Reviews What's Up in Makeup was talking about this, so I think I'm going to do that. And a NYX glitter primer, which I got for 99 cents. And then I just have a Essence Make Me Brow. That's pretty good. Not in my shade though, but. And then my favorite Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eye Primer. And an e.l.f. Oh, the name is rubbed off, but it's just for your under eyes to like brighten them up and stuff. And then over here I got 3 e.l.f. cream eyeliners. A blue, a black, and a brown. I got the e.l.f. liquid liner. This is really nice. I got a whole bunch of pencils in here. I have a ColourPop cream gel liner in Zulu. So I have this another homemade container. I really like this Kleenex box, just as a kayaker on it. And so I saved it to put some stuff in. So I have this e.l.f. makeup lock and seal. I have my Real Techniques sponge. A mini, the Professional. I actually don't really like this. It kind of balls up on me. I have some Ardell Natural Lashes. Revlon eyelash glue. Some Crow eyelash applicators. I really like these. These are nice and sturdy. They're not even plastic or anything. Sephora Mini Solid Brush Cleaner. This is really good. I like this a lot. Okay, here's another little homemade container. Man, I got a lot of those. I guess it's just saving money and using things around the house. So this is just a plastic kind of top to a container from like some food product or whatever, and I just washed it. And I use this as a palette for foundations if I have to mix anything or if I want to wet shadows. And I put it here, you know, stuff like that. e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder. I don't know if I'm really a big fan of this because it has sparkles in it, like legit sparkles. Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, and Essence All About Matte Powder. And Nicole from Young When Polished said this might be a dupe, or it is a dupe, to NARS Crystal Powder. And then I just have my Veromona Color Switch Solo Refill. I use it all the time for my eyeshadow brushes and face brushes when I'm doing my makeup, because since I don't have a huge collection of brushes, though I have more than some people, like if you want to switch over to colors back and forth, you can do it so easily with this. So here is another container. So here's a Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation in the shade 6N01 or number 25. This is really nice. I wore this on my grad day. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I'm pretty sure this is the lightest shade, or one of the lightest, and it doesn't match me at all. And then I have L'Oreal True Match in the shade Porcelain. Sephora, just a mirror compacts, just some Kleenexes, and then e.l.f. High Definition Loose Setting Powder. So these are on top of a stackable kind of organizer that I'll show you in a second. So I just have the Essence All About Sunrise palette. These are so nice and creamy. Like this shade is almost like a dupe for Kathleen Lights' ColourPop eyeshadow and Telepathy, or I don't know, I can't remember. But these are all so nice and creamy. And then I just have this e.l.f. compact. So I have two Makeup Geek single eyeshadows in Peach Smoothie and Gold Digger. And these are two e.l.f. single eyeshadows in Wheat and Pink Ice. And I just recently picked this up. This is the CoverGirl True Naked Jewels palette. I was like so intrigued by this shade here and this one, this purple, and I was like, oh, this looks so nice. And then I got the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, a must for anyone, beginner or advanced. Really good palette. An Essence All About Nudes eyeshadow palette. They're not very pigmented, but if you're new to makeup and just want a straight, basic nudes palette, this might be for you. So in here, these are just two little stackable containers. I have some NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils, Urban Decay eyeshadows. I have two ColourPop Super Shock shadows because these two broke in transit getting to me, so I got two extra ones because I emailed them and they sent me two new ones. I have a Josie Marin Coconut Water eyeshadow, and my applicator broke off, so I have to use this old e.l.f. applicator now. I have a Total Intensity eyeshadow. This is so nice. Look at that eyeshadow. It's like a honeycomb. It's so cool. Let's watch a little bit. Like, look at that pigmentation. So pigmented. I have a Milani Bella Eyes eyeshadow. I also have an Essence single eyeshadow in Sugar Mint Candy. Some e.l.f. baked eyeshadows that I hardly use, and an e.l.f. jumbo eyeshadow stick. And this one down below is all my lippies. I have a e.l.f. lip exfoliator and a matte lipstick in Pink Plaid. Milani lipstick in Pink Frost. Smells so good. Katy Kat matte lipstick in Couture. Mary Kay lip gloss. This is kind of almost like the Jouer lip gloss toppers. It's kind of like the same deal, but I got this way before they started doing theirs, so. Tartist, and I'm sorry, it's not Tardiest, it's Tartist. You guys are right. It's like artist, Tartist. I'm sorry for that other video I said that in. Tartist lip paint in Birthday Suit. I can't talk. Marc Jacobs little, I think this was from not this year's birthday, but last year's birthday gift. And then I have Manny's MUA collaboration with Ofra, and this is Aries. Anyways, I have this Kat Von D really bright color in Armageddon. This is super bright. I asked my sister to pick me up a Kat Von D liquid lipstick in like a pink shade, and she got me this, so whatever. I'll wear it in the summer. Another Manny MUA collaboration with Jarred Cosmetics in Serenity. Smashbox liquid lipstick in the shade Babe Alert. These are really good. I highly recommend them. Some e.l.f. glosses. This is Essence Gloss. ColourPop lipstick in Aquarius. Yes, that's right. This is really nice, and it smells so good too. So here are a couple palettes I don't use all the time. This is Cosmic Colors. Doesn't really say what the palette is called. They're pretty nice, but not my favorite. And then here's another one with some more greeny tones. And here's my Eyes, Lips, Face, or e.l.f. 100-piece palette. Just has a whole bunch of colors in here. There are some duds in here, but there are a lot of really nice ones. Some of these greens really suck, but a lot of these ones over here are pretty nice. Thank you so much for watching my makeup collection. And if you have any video requests, just put them down below in the comments, and I'll possibly do it. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you then. Bye.